How's it going, everybody? Funnybits here, back with another episode of What Remains of Edith Finch. Now, this is coming back from the checkpoint, so let's move on. So we was moving on to Milton, wasn't we? Let's have a look.
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
So Milton stayed in what was the lighthouse? Is that what he was staying? It looks like it's like a formal lighthouse at least. Alright, so we're gonna go through this window here then. So let's have a look at Milton's story then, shall we? Wow. That's pretty cool. That's pretty neat. There's going to be some kind of architect then. I love this house. I love how it. Look at it. I mean, look. We can see there's the like a picture of it there, and there's we're looking at it, and it's with nighttime now, so it looks even more mystical and special. I think in some ways. I think it's sometimes things look different in the dark than they do during the day, or different at night. Right, let's have a look. Let's get into it. Let's go into this then. Let's go.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Oh, wait. Oh, I'm flick booking. Ah, that's cool. That is such a cool effect. Wow. Not gonna do is hold my thumb down to the oh, he didn't finish it. Ah. He doesn't finish it.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
He disappeared. So he literally disappeared. Just like his magic, right. Okay, so where are we going to now? Down, I guess. I don't see anything else. We can look out of the window. We can see the old house over that way. And then there's the woods. Leading us to the main house, the main property. Right, okay. Well, got nothing.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
Okay, it's time to leave then.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
So now where do we go? We haven't come to the end, surely. We can't go any further than that. Oh, really? I have to go all the way round? Okay. Alright, so let's get around to here. And we go back to the main house again. That's just... I'd like to have explored... Wow. It's different tonight, look. A bit of fog coming in. We're going to go up the steps then. This way.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Okay, right. So this is Lewis.
Everyone always told me to stay out of Lewis's room. Except Lewis.
So 88 to 2010, alright, okay. Which way are we going to go for this? Are we going to go up and round or come on board the boat? Oh, wait, no. Failed. Okay. I'm gonna push forward. It's just I'm thinking pull back on the stick then on the left. Sorry, on the right analog stick.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
You mean it smells a bit funky? Okay. Lewis Finch, locker content. Yeah, he was up here tripping away, playing his games console, whatever. Okay, what we got here?
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Alright. Yeah. Pretty much like me then, I guess. Except I don't smoke some of the funny cigarettes. Right. There we go.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to...
His mind began to wander. Oh. Okay, I'm trying to play.
I asked him to describe it.
A game. Looks like. Oh, I'm slowing down. Right, I'm concentrating on my job, but I'm not. Oh, I can see what's going to happen. I'm trying to do two things at once. I'm doing the right analog is doing one thing, and the left analog is doing the other. And I'm trying to concentrate. Oh, I can see. I can see what's going to happen. I know what's going to happen. Can anyone else spot what's the danger?
Then something moved. Bats.
Bats? It didn't swat. Oh.
And toads.
Oh, see where his hand is. It's just. Oh. I gotta keep reminding myself that. This is so difficult. Right. Where do I go? Where do I go? Where do I go? How many fish can I get?
And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head.
I can control it. I can control it if I wanted to. But it's like I don't work so fast this side.
I had hoped he'd find himself.
I'm actually putting off the inevitable one. I think that's what it is. Oh, this is so jarring.
But he found something more.
Not jarring. Odd.
I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss, but he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused.
Yeah.
Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend. On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians. And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination, so he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor, and he won. They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him.
Oh, wow. Now I've got to sail a boat.
He'd conquer
Barely
a
walk.
city, then immediately push on. New Louisville. St. Louis. He started drifting away from our reality. Minneapolis, until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Louis kept sailing on. In Louisburg, he heard rumors of a
Brutal Prince, handsome queen. Whoa. Let's go to the. I want to do it. I want to go that way. Go that way. Go that way.
queen.
Yeah. Got the queen. Yeah. All right. Ooh, a couple of fish.
The queen was on her own quest for
Oh, the serpent, sinister serpent. Yeah, why not?
sinister serpents.
Crap, I'm choosing the serpent one. Great. I've got to navigate through these hoops now. What did I hit? Did I hit that? Ugh.
He followed the sound of her
Silver harp. Silver harp.
silver harp.
Whoa. I've got to actually follow the notes. Stay on course. Screw the fish. Beat him.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon.
Nice,
Even
we
then,
docked.
his logic remained sound.
Oh, she's taking up the whole screen.
He knew the world was all in his imagination.
What's hardest is trying to do the opposite hand to do the opposite thing.
But but he was so
This is-
proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
This is awesome. Now it's move forward. So moving forward's fairly okay. It's like you just
Someone
do that.
who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace. My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Oh, and where are we now? We're in the cannery still, are we? Did we finish work? That's his locker, I
Began
guess.
to forget the world we know. I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
So who's this behind? This is Lewis in front of us, isn't it?
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
Yeah, it's him, isn't it? It's Finch. Lewis. Do we not say anything about it?
I still thought I could save him.
Oh.
Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder.
Where are we going now? Are we going back
Palace
into...
would be packed with his companions.
Can I speed up? I think I can speed up. If I wanted to move forward quicker, I can do
The
that.
wise Calico had insisted on inviting me. His queen waited, holding his crown. There was
So-
only one thing left to do.
It's so colourful. It's a colourful place to be, right? It's the escapism of being in the monotonous work. Right, here we go.
Down his head.
Wait, this is a guillotine. This is a guillotine.
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
Oh, man.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Okay. Wow, that's... Oh, it's always ends in such a downbeat way. And, yeah, that's the point of the game, I think. Right. So we got... I think we've got one more to visit. I think we have one more to visit. I don't know. But I'm going to run out of time on this episode. So what we'll do is I'm going to come back and we'll pick it up again next time. So that's it. That's all we've got time for in this episode, as I say. If you liked it, hit the like button. Don't forget to share it as well if you liked it. Let other people know who we are. And Of course, if you disliked it, yes, you do have the option of dislike as well. But whatever reasons you give, hopefully you can give a comment down in the comment section down below and let us know what your thoughts are on the game, how the gameplay's progressed, and you know, is there anything that maybe I've missed something, perhaps. I didn't actually mean to go at this door. It doesn't matter. All right, I'm going to climb back in, and as I say, I'm going to end this episode here. So if you liked it, thanks very much for of course you said that already. But that's it. That's all I've got time for. Thanks very much for watching. Whatever you do, keep it funny. Until next time, bye for now. Bye bye.